Hello and welcome back to the Rags to Riches save, episode number 5. We are playing with Hereford FC, and we're going to go over our run of games since we last left you. We stopped here, I believe. This game here with St. Ives Town, I believe. I don't know. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But since then, we've won 4 and lost our first one in the league, which was nice because the previous game we actually won the league, which wasn't surprising, but kind of disappointing to win it that way. And then our boys come out and absolutely play like trash, but I guess that's how it is. Since then, we actually had an injury to our goalkeeper, Chris Evans, who is out with a slipped disc. So I'm assuming he's probably going to be, it says 3 to 6 weeks, but we're going to go ahead and say he's out for the rest of the year. And had to pick up an emergency goalkeeper, Oliver Davies here, who is actually, let's see, get off of that, pretty decent. And he is a sweeper keeper on attack, so we have been playing him on attack, and he's hit some nice balls, Ederson-esque, out to our wingers the past few games, which I like. Like to get my goalkeeper out a little bit and play in the field. Don't like him to sit back too much, but if he gets too adventurous, then we'll dial that back a little bit. Today, on this episode, we are playing Tiverton Town, and Slow Town in the Southern League Cup semifinal. And I think unless we win the game versus Slow Town, this is probably going to be our last game of this save, and then we'll go right into a transfer window. And since I can't do any transfer, like a transfer window live or like a live streaming on YouTube, I might break that up into a couple videos, just so you can kind of see how I handle the transfer window and you know see what I look into and how I make my decisions on who I'm going to transfer in. I'm still kind of leaning on not getting anyone in because I actually signed a lot of my guys onto 2-year contracts. Let's see if I can find it here. Well, one of these here, I just signed a whole bunch of. Oh, there it is. So all of these players here re-signed or you know, offered him a contract. 3 of them accepted. Actually, this guy here accidentally signed him, but you know, I'll keep him as backup again. He's 20. Could be a good backup. I'll keep him on the under 18s. Re-signed a bunch of my backroom staff. So let's get into the game. Playing our normal. This is our team 1. We're just going to start out on attack and see how that works out for us. And Joe Cook, actually, we got him into because we had one of our center backs got injured, so we brought him in. He played his first game pretty well, so let's see how he does in this one. Playing the same shape that we are, 4-4-2. Encourage the boys a little bit. And let's get going. Yeah, these last few games in the league are pretty much mean nothing since we already won it, but I want to see if there's some guys I want to let go, see how they do in the last couple games, see if we actually want to keep them on. I'm kind of really interested to see how things change going up to another league, but I don't think it's going to be too much different. Should be able to handle ourselves pretty well. Like I said, I'm looking for about mid-table. If we can do anything better than mid-table, I think we'll be fine. Not expecting to get into the playoffs. Playoffs would obviously be nice, but we shall see. Hopefully the board expects us only to fight bravely against relegation. That would be nice. So I think we have a good team. I think we're gelling well. Team cohesion as well. And should do pretty swimmingly. Not much action here. Having good possession, good passing percentages, pretty spot on. All right, come on, Leasham, get it up there. Do your job. There you go. And that's it there. Good goal for Jordan Jones. That's our midfielder. I don't think he's gotten too many goals this year. I think that might be his first or second one. Usually playing deep lying playmaker, but got up there on this one. Made a nice run through the middle. And see, I don't expect the goalkeeper to make that type of save in the next league. Seen a lot of goalkeepers just kind of stand there and do nothing, so I don't really expect that. That's where some of our goals have come from. So puts it back into the mixer, and you can't miss from there. And that's another one from Coughlin. He actually decided to get pissed and complain about his game time. That's something I run into pretty often, is with playing two teams back and forth. If there's one player that's really good, then they'll go ahead and decide to ask for more game time and get upset. So I have to play them 3 or 4 games in a row, which kind of messes up my rotation. But I'm willing to do that because I don't like injuries. And with playing with some of these players with non-contracts, they can get stolen at any time. And O'Shea kind of seems like he might have had an issue here. I can't remember in the beginning if he was low on conditioning or not, but maybe he got hit in the balls. We're gonna say he got hit in the nuts. He got hit in the nuts. We'll say that. Alright, gonna drive this ball in, and O'Shea, nope. Still gonna try to sign O'Shea again. See if I can get him back in for another season or two. I think he's pretty young. He's probably 18 or 19, so I'm assuming that West Brom will probably want to give him a little bit more game time with us. And we are at substitution time. And since we are 2 up, I'm going to go with, who's low? O'Shea is low, so I'm bringing King. And do I want to bring off someone with a yellow card? I think, yeah, we'll bring off Holmes and put on Billy Murphy. Murphy has also been complaining about game time, so we will get him in. And he also needs a little bit of sharpness there, so we'll get him in. And what's he playing in his right position? A right role, we'll have to see. Cut that off. Nope. And goalkeeper had that covered. No big deal. No big deal. So we got 11 shots, 5 on target. Like to see a little bit more on target, but 2-0 on goals. I'll take that. And Joe Cook. Nope, can't do that. I already made it the center back change. So we'll go with our left back. That should be good. And I forgot to check and see if my previous sub was playing in the right position. But we can do that now. And good to go. Oh, I also I'm gonna resurface the field. I guess it's there was a couple games there where the opponents were complaining about the field condition and how it was not right for playing and it kind of going to cause injuries, blah blah blah. So I found a little, and I'd never seen it before, but probably because I've never played lower leagues. But one of the options in a board request was to relay the field. I didn't know exactly what that was. I thought it was like an extra training field, like a relay field. I was like, what the hell is this? But then it kind of clicked onto me. Like, oh, relay the field, new grass. I get it. Might need one of those. It's been a long season. But you know what? Our groundskeeper, he's been working hard. I can't blame him. And that is a 2-1 win. Not the way I like to do it, but we will. Let's see what happened in the second half. Acceptable. We'll say good win. Because at this point, they probably don't give a shit. The next game coming up is in the Southern League Cup semifinal. Even though it is a smaller tournament or a smaller cup, I still want to win it just because why not? I like to focus. I don't like to focus on one league or one cup or split it up and just win everything. Let's win everything. And you know, I hate to keep going back to it, but playing two teams, you know, team one and a team two, that affords me to switch back and forth if I have to play games with 1 day in between. So gets me into trouble sometimes, but you know, it keeps the boys fresh. But they do complain about not being able to play. So, and Jordan Jones won the player of the match on that one. Good for him. Good rating. Let's see if we got anything interesting. Blah blah blah. He signed on, so he's probably going to be pissed because we're not going to play him unless someone gets injured. That was an accident, and I couldn't go back and renege on the contract. So, and we signed our right back, which he's been good for us, a 7.04 rating, which is good for a right or left back. And Charlie Gorman signed on for us next season. Doesn't have as much potential as a lot of the midfield players, but he's been played well for us this season, and found out if you play him on ball winning midfielder, then he is quite the beast. I think that's pretty much it. Let's look at our finances real quick. It dropped a little bit, but I think we might have paid for something. Re-sign players? Nah, I don't know. Well, we got our budgets too, so 186,000, but I'm going to drop that back into payroll a little bit, and then move a little bit into our scouting, because I want to get a few more scouts and do a lot more scouting. Alright, so on to the next episode. Alrighty, before we get to the next game, something kind of interesting happened here. I got the notification of clubs releasing youth players, so I was like, oh sweet, I'll go ahead and grab some up. So I invited them all onto trials, and I'll just see what they're like, you know, see if we can grab them. And I was like, holy shit, look at this guy. I was like, sweet, we'll snap him up. They're on youth, a lot of them are on youth contracts, and we'll see what happens. So I go into approach to sign, and all of them say that Hereford FC isn't big enough to match my ambitions. Which is fair enough. Fair enough. I get it. At that point, you were playing for a Premier League club, and then you come down to Hereford FC. But just come over and develop a little bit. We're moving up in the world. We're gonna be professional. We're improving our youth facilities, improving our training facilities. We're gonna be a nice little club, but apparently not. It's okay. It's alright. I'm not worried. So in this game, we are playing Slow Town. And I believe they are in our league. Yeah, they're second in our league. So how hard is that? You get 91 points in the league and you only come second place. They gotta be feeling pretty hard done by in that case. So let's get to this game. I want to kind of start moving forward on these. Like I said, this might be the last game of this season that I record, so hopefully we win this one, and if we do, then I'll just have a short video to kind of, you know, play the final and wrap up the season. See what we're going to expect for the next season. What we can build upon, and see how we can move on to the Venorama. And I don't know our record. We either lost or tied with these guys, because you know we only lost one in the league, and that wasn't to these guys. So I'm expecting a win here. Hasn't started out too well. Only 10 minutes in. I'm probably going to drop back to control here if we don't get some shots on goal. Looks like we might here, and then square it. It's all right. Get it back. Gorman, the newly established ball-winning midfielder over the past few games. I looked at his form, and he seems to get above like a 7.5 every time we play him on ball-winning midfielder. So, you know, I'll play him as that, and that's where he wants to be naturally. I have no problem with that at all. So we're gonna drop back to control, and we're gonna concede a goal. Nope, offside. That's alright. Knew he was offside. Not even really worried about that. Looks like one of our center backs is taking a knock, and he's gonna get a yellow. A second yellow. Wow. Well, looks like this one got a little bit harder, but that's alright. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. No worries at all. Thinking. I wonder if. No, go back to tactics. Back to here. I'm gonna see if we can move Evans to a central midfield on automatic. Let's see how that does. Instead of dropping one of our midfielder or our strikers back. He's gonna be left all alone up there. Oh, come on, get a goal, get a goal, get a goal. A good save, to be honest. That was a good save. We can get one in. We can knock one in here, then I'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Seems like the last 10 or 15 games we've gotten red cards for some reason. I don't know what it is. Maybe the guys just sloppy tackles towards the end of the season. Don't care as much, but I don't like it one bit. I don't like to play the rough style. I don't like to get stuck in. I don't want any red cards. I don't want any injuries. Don't mind injuring their players, but no injuries on our part. And we are one down. This is not looking too good. Looking like this might be the last game of the season here that I'm gonna record. Don't know what to do. I'm gonna do a shout. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna demand more from you bastards. That goalkeeper's gonna kill us. That should have been. It's 2 shots right there that should have been in. Some of these games, these goalkeepers, you can just tell like right off the bat that they're gonna have a game and nothing's gonna get in. And it looks like it's gonna be one of those games. Like it's gonna be one of them for their goalkeeper. Just head it clear. Just get it out. Bring it down. Get it clear. That's all you gotta do. Come on. Get it. See, I'm telling you. Your goalkeeper's gonna have he's gonna have a hell of a game. He's gonna have a 9. A 9 for a goalkeeper. I just got done talking about Gorman and he goes ahead and gets a red card. I can't believe that. That's it. He's dropping down to under 18s. He will not have a future with this club. I'm joking about that. We'll have him back next season. He'll be alright. Just a little bit too aggressive. Just a little bit too aggressive. I had 6 shots, 3 on target, and 3 clear-cut chances. Where's our goalkeeper? His ratings? He should have higher than that. Should be a lot higher than that. Alright, what do we do here? Yep, show a little bit of desire. And motivate him. You can do it. Come on, boys, you can do it. You can do it. And let's demand more. Other than shouts, I really don't know what to do. I'm not going to go in and start changing my tactic. Confuse the hell out of them. I definitely don't want to do that, but if they get another one here, then we might. Yeah, well, shit. Yeah, we are a man down, so. We might have to. That was right after halftime, too. Son of a bitch. Move him over, keep him as center midfield, and Elliot Richards. We're gonna bring in Holmes. Anybody else playing really shitty? Paul Smith, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. I think I'm gonna have to redo our midfield here real quick. Pause. Evans, you can be automatic. Holmes, you can be our deep lying playmaker. Bed, you can move up over play center. Had a corner, didn't get anything out of it. Come on, guys. Really would have liked to see what happened if we would have kept one. It wouldn't have got that red card. I think we probably would have taken it. All right, get one back, Bird. Come on. All right, we're back in it. That's all we needed to do, is just drop that one of the strikers back to midfield. That's all we had to do. That's all we had to do. Now we're gonna take off. Who else is doing bad? Oh, 2 more yellow cards. God damn it. Don't have anybody for him. Got a center back. Oh, Dara O'Shea. Come on and be the hero. Come on. Come on. One more goal. That's it. We're going attacking. Have they just set up shop? Are they parking the bus? Are they pulling a Mourinho? I really wasn't expecting to win any hardware this season, so at least any trophies. We'll get the league trophy. Well, we got the league trophy, but no cup trophies. And that looks like got 1 more minute. And just give it away. Nope, get it back. Come on, Jones, pop it forward. Just get the ball. Just get the ball. Get the ball. The ball. 20 seconds left. And that's probably gonna be it. Son of a bitch. Not too happy about that one. Not at all. Not good enough. Not good enough. I really don't care about pissing them off now. Season's over. We got games left, but basically season's over. Not good times. Not good times. 10 man. I think that might be his 2nd yellow card of the season. If that's his 2nd yellow card, then I might fine him. Or red card. Where are the stats? Let's see his stats. Where's his red cards? Where are the red cards? Oh, that's his 2nd red card. I think I might fine him. Yeah, I want to fine you. And he wants to talk about it. Let's see. Yep. Yep, I regret my action. I still think this is unfair. At least understand where you come from. Consider this the last I'll say on this matter. It better be the last you say on this matter. Alright, so I guess that's going to be the last recording for this season. Unless something, a magic, trophy pops up or something. But we got 4 more games and they are meaningless, so I'm not going to bore you with that. Most likely we'll come back in the beginning of transfer season if I decide I want to bring in some players or I want to keep them. If I decide I want to go ahead and keep all my guys and not get anyone in, then it'll be the start of next season. If not, we'll see you in the transfer window. Please like, please subscribe, and please comment, and thank you for watching.